Welcome to X-Files Podcast, a podcast about breakups, broken hearts, and moving on. I'm Janice Formicella, a breakup coach passionate about supporting others to heal from their breakups, overcome loneliness, love being single, and see the end of a relationship as the beginning of a magical new chapter in life. I am here each week to share with you the tools that I have learned through my own painful breakups, through hitting rock bottom more than once, and through working with people all around the world to heal their broken hearts. If you are looking for hope and strength to move on from your breakup and resources to enjoy your new single life, you are in the right place, and I've got your back. Hi, everyone. If you are pushing play today on this episode, even though you are really struggling with your breakup, I'm really grateful. I know that it can be challenging to see the positives when your heart is hurting. I know that it can be painful and maybe even annoying to have someone tell you that things are going to be okay, or to be around someone who's being bubbly and upbeat when you are struggling to just get through the day. I get it. So if you pushed play, I'm really proud of you. And I am thankful for the faith you are putting in me. I got the idea to do this episode because I have been supporting a few of my clients through the quote acceptance stage of their breakups, and to get to the next stage of releasing and then opening the door to a bright new beginning. In the midst of the horrible heartbreak that comes with accepting that a relationship is really, truly over, is the hope that the pain will ease. What I bring to the table as a podcaster and coach is the knowledge that it absolutely does. What I bring to the table is a little bit of excitement in knowing that a very important phase of the healing process is being worked through. And what I bring to the table is action planning to navigate the grief and tools to help you begin to let in a little bit of light. This little bit of light can fill up the room eventually if you stay the course. This little bit of light can lead the way down a shiny path that leads to a better life and a better future than you ever thought possible. This little bit of light can lead you to say, let's celebrate my breakup. So even if you're not there yet, even if your heart is aching right now, I want to say congratulations on your breakup. Here are a few reasons why a breakup is something to be celebrated. First, who needs a dysfunctional relationship anyways? It isn't worth it. Each day is a magical opportunity to experience wonderful things and grow in new ways. A dysfunctional relationship keeps us weighed down and prevents us from loving life. One of my favorite quotes ever is the famous quote attributed to Emily Dickinson, and that is, "The soul should always stand ajar, ready to welcome the ecstatic experience." I remember being so bogged down in some of my relationships that it was really hard to feel joy. It was really hard to appreciate the small things in life, and it was really hard to make plans for the future. Life was not sweet. And you want to know the truth about the quote? Although it is absolutely beautiful, it is believed to not actually have been written by Emily Dickinson. In fact, it's not actually known where it originally came from. But what is known is that part of the quote comes from the Emily Dickinson poem, now referred to as "The Soul Should Always Stand Ajar." And the poem is absolutely beautiful. In full, it reads, "The soul should always stand ajar, that if the heaven inquire, he will not be obliged to wait, or shy of troubling her. Depart before the host have slid the bolt unto the door, to search for the accomplished guest, her visitor, no more. Regardless of your spiritual or religious background, I would encourage you to not keep heaven waiting. I believe that relationships can add to our life and should not keep us from the ecstatic experiences offered each day. So, congratulations on your breakup. Heaven is waiting. Besides leaving you heavy and feeling joyless, do you know that a stressful relationship? In my several years of research, I have come across studies that prove or suggest that they can lead to or are related to developing heart problems, obesity, high blood pressure, fatigue, a weakened immune system, inflammation, and a general increase in reporting medical-related issues or physical discomfort. So, if you are still thinking to yourself that you'd be better off with your ex than being single, do you really think that there is enough time in life to risk all those things? Congratulations on your breakup. You've just opened the door to a healthier future. Another reason I am congratulating you on your breakup is that you now have the ability to create a new future for yourself. How cool is that? Being in a relationship is one reality and has a certain future to it. Being single and having a life without this person is one reality with any number of futures. What is so thrilling is that you have complete control over what adventure you choose. The chance for a fresh start is a really exciting one. While a lot of people go through breakups in their adult life, not a lot of people take advantage of it in the way that I'm talking about. And not a lot of people are informed in the way that my audience is in order to turn it into a magical opportunity. Do not let this chance go to waste. I know that for some of you, a future without your ex may seem bleak. If you had hoped for certain things, it can be really hard to imagine that you could possibly be as happy without them. Marriage and long-term relationships are perfect examples. Traveling with a partner, perhaps, that's another thing that you may have imagined. And I really, really get it. I had a lot of plans with my most significant partners, from my husband to the man I thought I'd marry to even the last person I dated before my current partner. Remember, all the things that you imagined happening with your ex represent just one set of possibilities for your future. There are millions and millions more available to you, and many that will be even more beautiful. I always wanted to travel with my ex-husband. He was really not as excited about traveling as I was. And you know what? I have gone on so many trips. I have seen incredible things. I have been around the world without him. Consider this. Getting fully in the driver's seat in life will allow you to create your own magic and design a life that will never let you down. So, congratulations on your breakup. From tomorrow to next year to the next decade, you now get to design the life of your dreams. And perhaps at some point you will become a partner or walk side by side or experience this next chapter in life with someone. But if you take advantage of this opportunity, no matter what happens, you will have a life you love. Another reason I'm congratulating you on your breakup is that you now have the chance to strengthen the most important relationship in your life, the one you have with yourself. Wow. How many times has a partner turned to you and said, "All I want to do this year is improve our relationship"? I haven't heard that very many times. Well, guess what? Now is your chance to hear it and act upon it. The more passionately in love with yourself that you are, the happier you will be in life and the better your future relationships will be. I know it's hard. I know that it is something that may seem impossible to get excited about right now. And if that is the case, consider just committing or showing up for yourself fully through the healing journey and then adding other things as the pain begins to subside. Self-love increases our self-confidence, which in turn makes us more magnetic and therefore more attractive. It helps us to have more fun, make better decisions, and have better relationships. Do you want some ideas on how to improve the relationship that you have with yourself? Here are some things that have worked for me. First of all, a few years back when I was going through a really rough patch and feeling a bit forlorn, I discovered that there had been a lot of things that I had once done and once felt a lot of joy around that I had stopped doing. At one point, I took a solo trip and embraced these things again. I went and I sat at fun bars and just read, something I used to love and I now love again. I went to museums. I walked aimlessly around new places. I realized that some of the things that really made me me were really cool and that I was pretty cool. I realized that I really, really didn't need anyone else to make me happy. Can you think of anything that you stopped doing in your last relationship? Perhaps a hobby that you used to have in high school or college that you stopped indulging in. Think about it this week and send me a message on Instagram and let me know what you come up with. Another thing that has worked for me is creating playlists for different moods and activities. This helps me to enjoy the music that has been a big part of my life and is another way that I celebrate who I am. And of course, if you have listened for a while, you know that I am a huge fan of the sexy solo date night. I believe that making plans for yourself and taking yourself out for fun things is a really great way to become your own soulmate and to show yourself how valuable you are. Whether it be a lovely dinner at your favorite restaurant, a day trip somewhere you love, or a day trip somewhere brand new, a solo holiday, plan something out and make yourself feel like a VIP because you are. I love to take myself on a self-care weekend a few times a year, and I will actually be doing one coming up. One of the loose rules is that I spend the entire weekend by myself, indulging in anything I feel like doing. It feels so good. And perhaps I'll do an episode on that soon. So, congratulations on your breakup. Here are some ideas to celebrate. Considering that we are celebrating you and your breakup, let's really actually celebrate. Marking this important occasion in your life will help you to create a happy memory. It will help you to add some excitement to what is ahead. It will help your body and mind to reset and think of things differently. It will also encourage the self-love that I was just talking about. There are so many ways to celebrate a breakup. After my divorce, I went on a cruise with a friend, and I still look back on that time as a really happy time for me. When I left an abusive relationship a few years later, I like to kind of put it like as though I really lost the plot in life, and I didn't celebrate leaving. And I kind of wish I had. I have done things to celebrate breakups since then, and I highly recommend it. A couple of months ago, I started the My Breakup Story series, and I interviewed a former client of mine, Vivian. Please go and check out her story on episode 136. During the episode, Vivian shared a bit about something that I was so proud of her for, planning a breakup brunch around her last breakup. The brunch was an occasion for her to show her friends that she was positive about this new chapter in her life, and also a chance for all of them to release things from their past and begin to manifest joy. She sent out actual physical invites that were adorable, made a playlist, did a releasing ritual, and of course, ate brunch. I asked Vivian about creating her brunch once again as I prepped for this episode, and she said, "It gave me something to look forward to. The preparation was fun and it felt empowering. Burning letters with friends was a good way to release." I've got a few more ideas on celebrating your breakup. I'm just going to take a really quick commercial break and then I'll fill you in. Are you ready to date again? Why not call in a little help from your friends? X-Files is proud to partner with Heartstring Dating App to bring you Pitch Your Friend. Include your friend's video endorsement in your dating profile. How cool is that? All you have to do is sign up for the app, send them the pitch link, and wait for all the warm fuzzies to come in. After all, who knows you better than your friends? Welcome back, everyone. So, let's talk about celebrating your breakup. I just gave the idea of the breakup brunch. I would love to hear from anyone if that is what you end up doing. And I just wanted to point out that Vivian said if she were to do it again, she may be more careful about who she invites. And as someone who feels the same about some of the celebrations I've planned, that's definitely something to keep in mind if this is the type of celebration you put together. If it's going to be a group thing, really think about that. So, breakup brunch, that's one option. I surveyed my Facebook group, and just a little plug, please come and join me over there. It's called Breakups, Broken Hearts, and Moving On. And I also surveyed my general Facebook community and friends, and I got some really great responses. Someone said, my friend Trevor said, buy yourself a present. And he sent a picture of a present that he had bought for himself after one of his breakups. It was really cute. It was Cards Against Humanity and a bottle of Cafe Patron, two things that he really loves still to this day. I like to refer to them as breakup trophies. Like once you're really turning a corner with your breakup, go and buy yourself something. Another person said, I went to dinner with a friend. We allowed 15 minutes for bitching and moaning and then made lists of the characteristics we were looking for in our ideal partner going forward. Someone said, I went on a month-long vacation to Asia. Another one said, I treated myself to the haircut I wanted, but my ex said he hated. I got my eyebrows done, nails done, and had a wine night with friends all in one day. Oh, so nice. Someone else said, I treated myself. I went to the mall by myself and did a shopping spree of makeup and clothes. Hell yes. And of course, you could always work with a breakup coach like me to add power to opening up this new chapter. I think that would be a great way to celebrate. Those are just a few ideas to get you started. This is a really important occasion in your life. I really encourage you to do something like a celebration that your future self will thank you for. Be there for that person. Give that person a reason to celebrate the person you are now and the person you are growing into because of this experience. I'd like to celebrate you as well. Let me know how the podcast has helped you by leaving me a 5-star rating and review on Apple Podcasts. And remember, I am always here for you if you would like one-on-one personalized support to beat your breakup. Congratulations once again. And with that, I am sending you so much strength for the week ahead. Thank you for listening to X-Files Podcast. I sincerely hope that you found today's episode inspirational or useful. I would love to support you on your healing journey. All you have to do is send me a message through the X-Files Instagram account, and I will personally be in touch to get you started. Remember, if you are struggling with a broken heart, your feelings are temporary. I am sending you so much love and luck for the week ahead. You've got this.